Hey, good morning, ladies. I am here, sitting here doing my Jamberry nail wraps. I took some off about 3 days ago, and with moving and getting settled in, I just now had time to sit down and do another set. So, as you can see, I'm putting Sweet Splash on, which is the July Sister Style exclusive. Gorgeous. Absolutely love them. Here's what they look like on the sheet. So my very first step that I did was I washed my hands with Dawn soap, because that's what we recommend to get grease and oil out of your nails and off of your cuticles and everything, so that the wraps can stick better. And then I use our nail prep cleanser. It's non-acetone. This stuff is amazing. It saves you the alcohol prep step, which a lot of people do. Sometimes I just go straight to this and skip the Dawn. It just depends really on you and your cuticles and your nails, how oily they are. So I've applied 4 of them so far. And what you do is, I'm going to do a really quick tutorial. I have my orange stick cuticle pusher here. So after I did the nail prep cleanser, I pushed and removed all of my cuticles, because if the wrap is sticking or on any sort of cuticle, it's not going to stick as good. Or if it's on any skin, same thing, it's not going to stick as well. So as you can see, these are the wraps that I've already removed. This is the wrap that's going to go on my pinky nail right here. So what we're going to do is, you would just take it, size it up, and I would say, okay, well that fits. My next step is to take this end of my orange stick, slide it, let me see if I can do this the best way possible, slide it underneath this nail wrap. You can also use cuticles or tweezers for this also. So then once you have it attached onto the orange stick, you just lift it up. You can see, that's what I did there. And then you want to cut this in half, because 1/2 is for one nail and 1/2 is for the other hand. So here's my scissors. These come in the application kit. They're fantastic. I couldn't do this without them. So then I just cut it in half. Once you cut it in half, there's the sheet, and here is the nail wrap. This is the front, and this is the back that has the adhesive. This is the side that you're going to stick onto your heater. Here's my Jamberry mini heater. Gotta love it. It's very small, compact. It can fit on any desk or any table or anything like that. So then what you're going to do is, I'm going to see if I can get the best picture. You're going to put this up to the heater. You see that bend? That's when it's ready. Once the wrap starts to bend, that's when it's ready. Most of the time you don't want to touch it. I touch it on the very tip that I know I'm going to remove. And then I just apply this to my nail. Oh, make sure you get it on straight and it's not touching any skin or cuticle or anything like that. As you can see, it's not touching anything. It's on. And then I just, with a firm amount of pressure, I push from the center outwards. So I'm just pushing and pushing, making sure I get a really nice seal on that. And you see all that excess? That's what I was touching. You normally don't want to touch the wrap that's going to be applied to the nail, because it will transfer oil, which will make it not stick. So then my next step is to put it back up to the heat, just for a couple of seconds, just to get it warmed up again. Go side to side to get the edges. And then I just push again. So I'm just pushing, making sure that I get that seal nice and tight, because that's what's going to keep the wrap on. If the seal isn't tight onto your nail, then the wrap's not going to stay on. So then I take my scissors, and I usually cut down as low as I can. It makes it easier for trimming. So then that's the next step. I have these little Revlon nail files. I picked them up at Target one day, waiting for my Jamberry nail files, which are awesome. They're the best that I have found. But these are the ones that I have while I'm waiting on my shipment. So what I do is, here's my nail, and there's a little bit of excess. As you can see, I keep my nails short, because with my kids and with work, it's really hard to keep them longer, so I keep them short. So your filing is going to be at a 90-degree angle. If you can see this, from what I've filed, you can see the excess is coming off right there. So you're just going to file in a 90-degree angle downward. And that little piece, all the excess is just going to roll off. And if you get some on the side, you can sort of, sometimes I'll take my scissors to the sides just to get it cut all the way down so you don't have to file. But see, as you can see, there it is applied. I'll do the exact same thing to the rest of the nail. You're on a 90-degree angle with a nice gridded nail file. That's what's going to make it come off easier, and you don't have to file as much, which makes the nail look nicer. There you go. That's how you do it. And this is our Janeberry mini heater. You hear it? Well, you can't hear it because it makes no noise. It has this cool little stand that stands on any table. Makes no noise, gives off the perfect amount of heat so that you know that your application, when we say heat it for 3 or 5 seconds, we know that you're getting the right amount of heat from that. If you have any questions, just comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Enjoy the party.